Everyone, random product review again. This time it's some sort of car aromatherapy. I have a cat litter box in my car because there's a lot of traffic here. You know, it takes an hour to get anywhere where I live, and the last thing I want to do is have a cat take a dump in my car. I have had a cat take a pee in my car, and if you know cats, their pee smells really bad. Alright, anyways, so I'll leave an AliExpress link for this where I got it, and some simple instructions. Open it, fill it, and you're set. So we have 2 wicks, so I suppose maybe a wick eventually gets clogged up. And this has some sort of fragrance in it already. It has a rose certification, hazardous substances or something. So hopefully this isn't too hazardous, this liquid, whatever it is. I intend to refill this with natural oils, but let's get a little whiff of this thing. Alright. It smells like cologne, this yellow one. It smells like a man's cologne. That's the best way I could describe it. Oh wow, that wicked really fast. Alright, so that's it. It's just going to use the ventilation of the car to basically blow through these back holes, and I guess out through these top holes. Oh, I see. That's kind of neat. You can actually shut it off, or at least reduce the amount of scent coming out of it. If this is important to you, this thing weighs 46 grams. This bottom section is glass, so you know you're not going to lose any fluid through that. It's only going to be through the wick. Naturally, you're going to have to actually leave it in this upward position, I think. If it was upside down, it would just drip out. There's a little protective film here, so it's got a nice brushed aluminum finish there. I don't know if that's plastic or a real piece of metal there. It looks real. No, I think it's plastic. Yeah. You notice the button can do a little sideways action, so I think you really want to press it right in the middle to actuate it properly. I do like that feature. And then this is just a rubberized piece of plastic. I think there's 2 plastic tongs inside this rubber. No actual hooks, so it should be easy to remove from your vent. But we'll see how it looks on the car. I'm not sure if the listing actually had dimensions, so this might be important if you want to mask off some of your vent or not mask it off. 43 high, 44 wide, and 22 or so sticking out of past the vent. The actual depth of this claw is around 21, but I think effectively maybe around that much, maybe 15 to grab. I don't think you'd want to grab right on the end. Alright, let's put it in the car and see how well it scents the thing. Alright, it's nighttime, but my camera light's pretty good. So let's just pop this into the vent here. I guess I want it on the top rib here. Alright, so that actually works perfectly for the height of this Toyota Sienta here. Although, you know, moving the vent up and down is a different story. So maybe let's try the middle one instead. Yeah, that's a little bit better, because these vents really don't tilt down much in the first place, so I'm not sure. There's a little bit of a limitation there, but upwards, yeah, I guess a little bit of a limitation. But this is the passenger side, so I think I'll just leave it there anyways and just cover up that thing. Alright, let's pop this up. And right now the ventilation is on low. Let's blast this. Oh, I can already smell it. Yeah, that's actually quite effective. Yeah, okay. I almost feel like you could probably leave it closed and just have a mild scent come through. I'm pretty sure this is a bunch of chemicals, so once this evaporates, I'm going to put natural oils into this thing. And I'll leave a comment if it clogs up these wicks, but I'm hoping not. And even if it did, if it's an oil, as long as I don't fill it all the way, there's no way the oil's going to spill out of this thing, right? So I don't even think you would need a wick at all. Okay, well, yeah, seems good enough. We'll see you in the next random product review. Bye.